Hello, today we're going to be looking at playing the math game 24. So 24 is a card game, and it comes with cards that look like this. They have 4 numbers and they have dots in the corner to indicate the difficulty level of each card. So let's look at how the game is played itself. So I have a sample card here, and you're always going to have 4 numbers, and this card has the numbers 1, 3, 17, and 22. And when we play, we usually write those numbers across the top of our whiteboard or paper, whatever we're working on, so we can kind of keep track and strike them as we go. And then here's a sample of one way to get 24 with these numbers. So we started with a 22. We're going to strike that out. Use the operation of subtraction in the 1 here, and 22 minus 1 gave us 21. So notice that we take that 21 and we transfer it here. Doesn't have anything to do with these numbers, it's just transferring that solution to here. All right, then we had 21 to work with, so the next decision was to divide by this number 3. And when we divided the 21 by the 3, we got 7. And that number, they're all color-coded here, travels to the other blue box as the beginning of your next math problem. And then the final number to use was 17, and 7 plus 17 is 24. So we were able to make 24 from those numbers pretty easily. All right, the next thing is to take a look at another card here. And as it says right here in the box, there are several ways to get 24 from the numbers on the card. Sometimes it seems like it's very difficult to even get one solution, but there are multiple solutions in general. So I encourage you to use the cards again and try at a different solution. So let's take a look at a couple here. And this is always very much easier when somebody else is doing it. But we have the numbers 2, 3, 4, and 6 on this card. And we're going to start working with these numbers. So we can take 2 and 4 and add those together. That would give us 6. And you have to start somewhere. So again, that 6 gets transferred here. And again, that has nothing to do with this 6. That's just our solution here getting transferred to the next line. That becomes the beginning of your next problem. So with 6, we've got to get that number raised up pretty high because we need to get to 24. So we have used the 2 and the 4. And I think we can go ahead and maybe multiply by the 3. And that's going to get us to 18, which is much closer to 24 than 6. I'm going to transfer this 18 to the next line here. And I have a 6 left. Can I make a 24 with an 18 and 6? I can if I add. So we're going to take 18, add that 6, and there we are at 24. And we have used all 4 numbers. So just to demonstrate that there are different solutions, let's try one more go at this with this card. And let's try multiplying first. We've got our 2, our 3, our 4, and our 6. So let's multiply 3 and 6. So that'll get us up to 18. That's getting pretty close to 24 already. So now I probably can't multiply again without getting a very large number with my remaining numbers I have. So I've got to think about other operations. So let's add 2 to that. That gives us 20. And look where we are. We've got a 4 left. We'll bring that 20 down here. And we can just add that 4 and check we're at 24. So again, this is a fun game. You get to really work with numbers, work with operations, really think through your math. It's fun to compete with this game. We sometimes compete with teams, sometimes compete individually, but it is a really fun game to play on your own or with a team in a competition. So enjoy 24.